Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today, we explore America's decision to send 3 carrier strike groups near Iran. Have you ever wondered why an aircraft carrier is called the Ace of War? Why can it project power far from home? And how does it serve as a moving air base on the sea? Let's start with history. In December 1941, after the attack on Pearl Harbor, the United States learned the true power of carriers in the Pacific War. At the Battle of Coral Sea and Midway in 1942, the USS Enterprise and USS Yorktown launched planes that turned the tide against Japan. These actions proved that air power at sea could win great battles without ever seeing the enemy ships. After World War II, the U.S. Navy grew its carrier fleet. Early carriers used oil-fired boilers, forcing frequent refueling. During the Korean War and Vietnam War, carriers like the USS Essex and USS Kitty Hawk supported air strikes and troop support, showing how carriers could sustain long campaigns. In the 1960s, the first nuclear-powered carrier, USS Enterprise, changed everything. Nuclear power let carriers sail for over 20 years without refueling, giving them unmatched endurance. Today, the Nimitz-class carriers, introduced in the 1970s, and the new Gerald R. Ford class use nuclear reactors. The Ford class features the Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System, or EMLS, which launches planes more smoothly and with less wear. It also has advanced arresting gear to recover aircraft safely. Modern carriers carry around 75 to 90 aircraft. A typical air wing includes F divided by a -18 E divided by F Super Hornet fighters, E-2D Advanced Hawkeye early warning planes, EAR-18G Growler electronic warfare jets, and MH-60R Seahawk helicopters. These aircraft perform air superiority, ground attack, surveillance, and anti-submarine warfare. With these planes, a carrier can launch over 150 sorties in a single day. Now, why 3 carrier strike groups near Iran? Recently, the USS Carl Vinson, USS Nimitz, and USS Gerald R. Ford carrier strike groups have moved into the U.S. Central Command area. This deployment sends a clear message of deterrence. Iran must think twice before any action that could threaten shipping, regional stability, or U.S. forces. A carrier strike group is more than just a carrier. Each one sails with a protective screen of surface ships and submarines. Guided missile cruisers, like the Ticonderoga class, defend the group from air and missile attacks. Arleigh Burke-class destroyers hunt enemy submarines using sonar and torpedoes. Attack submarines, such as the Virginia class, operate quietly underwater to scout and, if needed, strike high-value targets. Support ships provide fuel, supplies, and maintenance at sea, keeping the group ready for extended operations. This layered defense allows the carrier to focus on its core mission, launching and recovering aircraft. The group's combined capabilities create a floating fortress, able to control the air, sea, and subsurface around it. The strategic impact of deploying 3 strike groups is significant. First, it multiplies air power near potential hotspots. 3 carriers mean over 200 combat aircraft on station, enough to cover multiple targets and missions simultaneously. Second, It signals to allies that the US is fully committed to regional security. Partners like the United Kingdom, France, and Australia often train alongside US carriers, improving interoperability. Third, it deters adversaries by showing a credible risk of overwhelming force. Hostile actors know that any aggression could trigger a massive response from air, sea, and land assets. Aircraft carriers also support humanitarian missions and disaster relief. Their helicopters and transport planes can deliver supplies, evacuate civilians, and provide medical support. The same ships that Project Force can save lives, highlighting their versatility. From Pearl Harbor to today's nuclear-powered giants, aircraft carriers have evolved with stronger power plants, smarter launch systems, and more capable air wings. By operating in carrier strike groups, these floating air bases remain safe and effective, ready to fly missions anywhere in the world. Thank you for joining this journey into naval power. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay updated. Let us know in the comments which military topic you want to explore next. See you next time.